So, big story this week that came out that Trump is going to drop out. Now, let me just go through it. So, key GOP operatives inside of Fox News, including the guy from Fox Network, Fox Business in particular, I don't like them, so I'm not going to remember his name. But he is saying that Trump is in a fragile mood. He knows his poll numbers are down, and he might drop out if polls continue this way. So I've kind of watched a lot of media coverage of it. The mainstream media is like, oh my God. Can you imagine?
Oh, yes, I can imagine. Oh, my God, I hope he drops out. Ow.
Yes, I really hope he drops out, please.
Those are just my impressions of him. I did a lot of impressions on this podcast. But then I watch progressive media, the independent truth tellers. And there are some that are just like, I don't know, who knows? And then you go to Secular Talk, Kyle Kalinske, and he's like, yeah, don't buy it. I don't buy it. Here's what I do think. I think what Trump is going to do is he's going to stay in and like the administration has done since 2017. Remember, and for those who aren't weirdos like me concentrating on politics all the time, I concentrate on it all day and technology and food and all that. But in the beginning of the administration, Trump was bragging about his poll numbers.
Folks, we had the best numbers. We won bigly. We had more than Obama, I gotta tell you. It was very beautiful. Okay.
And everyone's like, dude, we see the photos. Your inauguration did not have that many people. Obama had more. And then Sean Spicer was like, I swear to God, we had the most people. And it was, and then Kellyanne Conway was like, oh, you don't see what your eyes are telling you is a lie. Don't believe what your lying eyes are telling you. It's alternative facts. Right? So I think what Trump is going to do is,
the polls are very large and they're wrong, always wrong.
Right? And in a bizarre way, the Republican Party in 2016, because they're the establishment guard and Trump threatened to pull out of the wars and, he's threatening to overturn Washington. It was all fake. But they wanted Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush, like John Kasich, Rand Paul, somebody, please. Not this guy. Send it back to The Apprentice. And so, again, let me get back to the real facts here. So I think what's going to happen is he's going to say, look, they're wrong. I'm actually doing well in the polls. Don't believe what the mainstream media is telling you, because the lamestream media, as they call it, because they're right-wingers and they have no brains to come up with anything else. The lamestream media is telling you, hey, don't believe it. Don't believe these polls because they're wrong, right? They're telling you, no, it's wrong. Now, look, I think Trump's going to stay in office. When you got a guy who's as narcissistic, who is so power hungry and cocky and conceited and wants everybody to just please him and be loyal to him and all of this and that, there's no way that kind of guy is just going to be like, you know what, guys? For the Republican Party, I got to drop out. Right? And so he's not going to do that. I think what he might do is stay in. And then now many people are saying he might cause a massive problem when, let's say, Joe Biden wins. Dear God. Oh, my God. Please, Joe Biden. Please. Oh, dear God. Please, Joe Biden. I hope he wins. God damn, I hope he wins, man, because otherwise we're screwed. Because Joe Biden ain't a good candidate. He's awful. But if Joe Biden were to win the election, Trump's going to go, hey, no, this was wrong. It's all wrong. It's all, illegals are voting. We got to see how many illegals are voting, how many 10-year-old kids are voting, how many votes were rigged, how many this and that, when the Republicans shouldn't complain about voter rigging because they do that all the time, and voter fraud, all kinds of good things like that, or terrible, but just all the goodies that they do. And so I guarantee you he's going to say, no, I'm not leaving. Not until either not until they're proven wrong, or the military is going to have to drag my ass out of here. So ain't no way Trump's leaving. Not at all. I don't buy it. And by the way, if he did, there's two things that people have said. One theory I've heard is, hey, Trump would drop out and then say, hey, guys, I tried to do what I could, but these freaking Republicans, Jesus Christ, man. I couldn't work with these guys. These guys were awful. They didn't do what I needed. They weren't there for me. I couldn't pass most of my agenda because of them and the liberals. He can't not mention the Democrats. That'd be shocking. But he's going to blame the old guard of the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. But he's going to blame the old guard of the Republican Party. And another theory is, hey, guys, we've been doing so hot right now. We're doing so great that, you know what? I just decided to leave at number 1 at the top. Let's go. I don't buy either of those two because, one, he's not going to drop out. He could have blamed the Republicans, but I don't know. Now, look, the country might celebrate that and go, great, they didn't get your agenda done. Or they might go, oh, really? And then Republicans lose even worse. And the other theory? No way. No way possible. Like, if he's either going to drop out and go, look, guys, I tried. No. But the fact that he's going to go, oh, we're number 1, let's get out. No. Trump, if he thinks he's number 1 right now, he's going to go, well, why can't I do it a second time? Let me keep this greatness going. And by the way, that campaign strategy, I agree with Kyle Kalinske on Secular Talk. He's awful. But there's no way he's getting out. There's absolutely no way. So just thought I'd bring that to you. And by the way, whoever they pick, Mike Pence, all those people, another thing that was mentioned is he's got a 35 to 40% approval rating in the country. Those right-wing white racists. And look, there's some Mexicans, there's some African Americans, but it's in the minority, right? Well, guess what? Would Mike Pence or Stephen Miller or just anybody, any Republican right now, would they even get like half of that? I don't know. These Trump supporters are, if Trump told them, if he were to drop out or not be reelected, if he told them, come to Trump Tower and get all my goods for me, get my food for me, feed me, kiss my feet, rub my feet, he's a germaphobe, so he wouldn't, or come and praise me every single day. I want you standing in the hallways of Trump Tower with your guns out, and I want you praising me for the rest of my life. I guarantee you the effed up Trump supporters are going to be like, oh, yes, my president, yes, my dear leader, yes, absolutely, America, right? So I don't think this is going to happen, but I just thought I'd bring you that story.